this is part two. At some point, you're going to want to convert this to PVC piping. That'll be not an inexpensive job to do. You just want to keep ahead of it and make sure it's not leaking and seeping anything out. And then you have another workshop at the end of the basement over here. So a lot of real good space. So outside of it being a little low for 6'8", this is a really cool basement. And forget this door. I have to duck down at my height. Yeah, you're not going to be able to walk in here at all. So the basement's awesome for me. It's not as awesome for you.
Yeah.
It's perfect for the other two.
Yes. We can't turn it into a man cave, babe.
Well, he can. He's just going to have to crouch down. Once he's sitting down, he's okay. Right. Unfortunately, this isn't lit. Unfortunately, this isn't lit, but it's a finished off. You can even make this into a bedroom down here. It has electric heat as opposed to the forced air from the rest of the house, but there is heat here. So this is a pretty cool space. Man, I forgot you were 6'8". I'm going to remember that. All right, the other thing that's cool about this house is it's got a little dog porch, I guess, because you have a dog entry door, and they put a little extra heat in here and a little fan, so if you're the puppy, you can hang out here. There is a duck barn outside and a duck pen. Not sure if that would stay or go. That falls into the personal items category, but if this is a house you end up buying, I'm sure I can negotiate for that to stay because it's a problem to move those things. And we're gonna go through the rest of the house and then we'll go outside. I like this kitchen. This kitchen's cool. So, your bedrooms are down at this end of the hall. You've got a pretty slick main bathroom that's been pretty nicely done, which is pretty cool. You even have a bidet on your toilet. Fun. But this has all been pretty nicely redone. They did something interesting on the ceiling. It looks like siding, but it looks cool. This is probably the kids' bedroom, I'm gonna guess.
Yeah.
Good size. It's much bigger than the other one.
Yeah.
I mean, it's apples and orange when you compare the house sizes.
Yeah, they're two totally different styles.
Right, and this bedroom here is about the same size. And your master, which does have overhead lighting. Where's my light switch? Your master, which does have overhead lighting, does have its own bath. It's only got one closet in it. So as opposed to the other one, which had the big walk-in, this just has a big oversized slider closet. So you'd have to find somewhere else for your stuff. It has look, they put flooring on the ceiling. I would take that down, but that's me. Yeah. It's just got a half bath. It doesn't have a full bath, which sort of sucks, but is what it is. It doesn't have the bidet. The other one's fancier with the bidet. So what I think you really want to see though is the outside, which is pretty cool. It has a saltwater built-in pool. Now saltwater, the general rule of thumb with pools is they are as is. So you've got this awesome deck, pretty well maintained. Looks like they had a fire pit at one point. Built-in gas grill. The whole backyard is fenced in, nicely landscaped. I do like this one. Should point out there's high tension wires behind you. Some people freak out about that. Jury's out about whether or not there's any issues with that, but some people have issues with that. The shed out back has some probably just water damage. As part of the process, you're going to have a wood-destroying insect, aka termite inspection. Technically speaking, that has to be part of the inspection, and technically speaking, your lender will want it cleared, i.e. fixed and treated. I have a feeling that the sellers of this property don't want to do anything, and that's probably why it's still here. So that's just something to be aware of. You may have to deal with that on your own. What gave me pause before is see this block right here. Right underneath that is where I believe the gray water holding tank is, and It runs from there probably to another larger tank out here. That shouldn't give us problems with the appraisal process, but it is an area of concern. A lot of times those gray water tanks are removed and they just hook everything into the sewer at this point. So there could be an expense with that. With the pool, there's very few pool inspectors that just do inspection out there. A lot of times the inspectors are affiliated with pool companies, so they're going to try and sell you something. At this time of year, it's really difficult to inspect a pool because nothing's on, nothing works. So plan on with this, you'd be buying it basically as is. The upside is it's a saltwater pool, so they're nicer to swim in and everything else, but nicer usually means more expensive to repair. This is pretty cool out here, this gazebo. I like this. This would be a good little evening hangout. You can see they got a TV mount out here, which is awesome. So like this, have some questions. I'll do some research and let you know what I find out about this as well.